guys, welcome back to Little Blessed Nest. My name is Stephanie. If you're new here, we are on our way to my sister's house. We're going to decorate her front porch for Christmas, and I already stopped by Walmart and picked up a few things. I'm going to show you some clips from that. Then we're going to head over to her house and get started. She already has a few things that we're going to incorporate into the new things, so we'll see how it goes. I know that she has a little table out on her front porch, so I was thinking maybe we could make a little arrangement to put on that. I was looking at these little berry picks. These look really cute, and they're just about $4, so I picked up 3 of those. I also picked up this little candy cane pillow and this rug. And then I wanted some pillows to put on her porch swing. These were only right about $6. They are outdoor pillows, so they will stand up. She'll be able to use them for several years, hopefully. They had different designs. They had a little gingerbread house one, these plaid ones, and they are reversible. They have a different pattern on the back than they do the front. Actually, let me clarify that. They don't all have a reversible pattern, because I know I got her the green ones with the little reindeer on it, and they had the same pattern on both sides. So anyway, let's get headed to her house and get started on this porch. So Chelsea's already done a little bit of decorating. She had Kayla put some garland up around the door, as well as some little Christmas trees. I kind of fluffed up the bows a little bit, but this burlap color and the red really matches the rug that I got, so I think that's going to work out great. I picked up this red wreath at Walmart as well. This was the most pricey thing of the little shopping trip, but I wanted her to have this pretty wreath because I thought it would go so well with her front door. And then we're putting down this rug. Sophie wanted to be the little helper today. They didn't have preschool on this day, so her and Silas were both at home. I want to share this really cool smart lock that Caleb installed a few days ago. Big thanks to TCL for partnering with me in today's video. This is the TCL D2 Smart Lock. Installation was simple and only took about 10 to 15 minutes. It fits most standard doors, and there was no special wiring or door modifications required. I love that it even has a doorbell made into it. The coolest thing about this lock is the multiple access methods for locking and unlocking your door. Not only can you open it with your smartphone, a key, NFC card, or a passcode, but you can also open it simply by holding up your hand. All you do is place your hand in front of the lock, and it scans the veins in your hand. You want to completely charge the battery for about 6 hours, and this battery will last you about 9 months. And then you'll just need to recharge it. Just pull the little sticker off on the front, and then you're ready to set it up. Once you've installed the lock, you just scan the QR code on the box to download their app.
Alright, please wait for the red light on the palm vein reader to turn on, then place your palm in front of the reader.
You can store up to 50 palm vein profiles, as well as 50 6 to 8 digit passcodes. Believe it or not, palm vein scanning is safer and more accurate than even fingerprint scanners. Fingerprint scanners can be affected by external factors like dirt, moisture, and even the condition of your skin, like minor cuts and aging. Elderly and kids can have faint fingerprints that can cause difficulty with fingerprint scanners. Since vein patterns are beneath the skin's surface, they are impossible to see or touch. Every person's vein pattern is different, even identical twins. Palm vein scanning is great because it can't be faked like photos, models, or artificial replicas. There's no possibility of lifting patterns like fingerprints. All biometric data is stored locally on the device, and it's never uploaded to the cloud, so you don't have to worry about security. Also, in the event of the battery were to go dead, you get 2 physical keys to use if you need to. Additionally, if the lock were to go dead, there is a little charging port on the outside on the bottom of the lock. With the app, you have remote access and monitoring with real-time updates. It will alert you each time the door is locked and unlocked. It will also automatically lock after 2 minutes, so no more worrying if you remember to lock the door or not. I know I am horrible about that. This lock does feature smart home connectivity with voice control that works with Alexa and Google Assistant. We were all very impressed with all the features and with how sleek and seamless the design is of this lock. If you're interested, you can use my exclusive code LBNT 20 off to get 20% off. Limited stock available. Link is in the description box below. You can get these little snowmen stackables at the Dollar Tree, and I've seen a lot of people on Instagram doing little DIYs with these. They're painting them different colors, putting scarves around them. They're really cute. But today we're just going to use them the way they come, and we're just going to stack them together.
I want to help.
Here, you can put this one together.
And this one goes right here.
There you go. Good job. I had picked up this garland at the Family Dollar, and after we unraveled it, it was really puny. So for $1.25, I guess that's what you get, what you pay for, right? So we added these pillows to the swing. I think that looked really pretty. I decided to put 4 on here and just fill up the space. And I like how that turned out. I'm not sure if I showed you guys these at Walmart or not, but these are 2 different stems, and they're really realistic looking. I just tied 2 together and put a bow in the middle, and we're gonna hang this over this artwork that she already has hanging here. Thankfully, Chelsea was able to find some twine for us to tie all this stuff together, and then I tied it onto these pieces of wood, and it worked out pretty good. I wanted the porch to have, obviously, like I wanted it to be pretty, but I also wanted it to be kind of like nostalgic. Do you know what I mean? Like from our childhood, so that the kids could enjoy it. So I put these little peppermints on here just to make it look a little more like kid friendly. This actually came in a little hanging set of 3 at the Family Dollar, and I just cut them apart and we tied them on here. For anybody wondering about decorating my home, I'm going to start on that this coming week. I think on Monday I'm going to start decorating my kitchen, so that video will be coming soon. I really haven't been in a decorating mood lately, so I'm gonna put on some Christmas music and do all the things and hopefully get myself in the Christmas spirit, because I want to decorate when I'm feeling holly and jolly. No, holly jolly, what? Anyway, it took me forever to tie these peppermints on here. I don't know why. Sophie was having herself a little time, making her own little craft project at the table right beside where I was standing. And she was tying together some rubber bands and some tape and this and that, and said she was building herself a plate. I don't know why, but she kept saying, I need help, I can't do it by myself. And so Chelsea's over here helping her design a plate out of rubber bands. I'm making a little centerpiece with some things that she already had and some picks that I picked up from Walmart and the Family Dollar. So she already had this little bucket, and she already had this little Christmas tree inside of it, which is really cute. But we're going to add some more to it just to beef it up and make it more of a focus point here on her table. So I picked up these little berries. I showed you these at Walmart. And I'm going to tuck this right in here. I love making arrangements like this. Hopefully this will turn out good. So we could just leave one in there, but I want to fill it in more. So I'm going to put one on the other side as well. And then the Christmas tree just kind of sticks up in the background. Oh, I have another one. I didn't know I had 3. Okay, anyway.
Kind of sticks up in the background.
Oh, I have another one. I didn't know I had 3. Okay, anyway. So we've got 2 of the berries in here and this little Christmas tree. You can find these little trees at Hobby Lobby after Christmas, marked down really cheap. So if you want to do something like this and maybe you're not able to this year, maybe you can find some things on clearance and have this fixed up for next year. I picked up this little bunch of glittery eucalyptus stems at the Family Dollar, and they came all together and I just snipped them apart. And then what we're going to do is just tuck these in just to enhance this and add a little sparkle and glitter. I love some glitter in all of my Christmas decor. So I'm going to turn this around and stick them in here. And you want to just have fun with it. Just stick them wherever you think it adds a little something, and it will be beautiful. Alright, so there we go. You could always add a little bow on here if you wanted to. I'm going to just leave it the way that it is. I like it like this. And then also she had this little jar inside. And okay, that's where the third one come from. I did have 3. And then this one I'm going to stick down in here. And if you have any more of those little sparkly things, stick them down in here. Unfortunately, I only picked up one of them, but it's still really cute like this. It already had this little twine bow on it, but you could put any color bow on there that you wanted. And we're just going to set this over here. She has a little table over by her swing. We're going to set it on there. I wanted to dress the table up a little more, and I had seen these plates and chargers in her kitchen. She actually picked these up from the dollar store for $1, believe it or not. These are so cute, and they go well with the chargers that she got there for $1 as well. And then I added these little Santa mugs that she had in the kitchen, and I think this made it look really cute.
Let's go outside, the snow is falling down and every child is having so much fun. The snowman is twice the size as me with a smile as quirky as mine. We're holding hands to keep each other warm while we stand and watch a choir performing all the Christmas songs that we love. Yeah, all the Christmas songs that we love. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas, a moment we'll fill with love and joy. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you.
Hey friends, I just want to let you know that we did have a video go up on Wednesday from our trip to Branson, Missouri. This is a travel vlog and it is part 1. Part 2 will go up this coming Wednesday. But if you missed this first one, you're more than welcome to go back and watch it. I'll be sure to leave a link in the description box below for you. Big thanks to everyone who's already watched. We had a really fun time decorating the porch, and now we're off to Miss Lucille's. I haven't brought you here in a while. This is in Clarksville, Tennessee. It's off exit 11, and I come here probably twice a year maybe. They have made some changes. Now you can eat out here on this patio. They have heaters, and it's enclosed. This used to be the little room where you eat in, and they actually built a whole new dining room. I always get the yummy yummy bowl at the cafe. So the reason we're here today is we're taking my mom to lunch for her birthday, and then we're going to do a little shopping. We just like to kind of window shop, I guess you could say. This is like an antique mall. So everything is higher prices than they are at a typical thrift store. So keep that in mind. We actually only ended up buying one thing, and that was for my mom for her birthday, and I'll show you what that is as we get further into the video. I really like this vintage dresser and the nightstands that were with it. Actually, I think there was only one nightstand. Chelsea said we just come here to play the game. Guess how much this is? Guess how much that is? $5. Don't see no price. I guarantee you there is not much in here for $5. You got something for $5? Oh, wow. Look at you.
Guess how much this big basket is?
How much? Let me see it. Let me see it. Oh, that's like, oh, and it's all broken too. How much?
$175.
$175. It's like tore
I'll pay
all up.
$175 for somebody to teach me how to weave a basket. Before I pay $175.
My sisters like me too. Chelsea, do you know what this is? Do you know what a chamber pot is?
I thought that was something for use in the bathroom.
Yeah, that's what they used to use back in the day to poop in.
Oh my God.
Pee in, a chamber pot.
Granny had a 5-gallon bucket.
These are facts. When I was a young kid, my grandparents had an outhouse that we had to use when we went to their house. And they also had a 5-gallon bucket in the bathroom. Like if it was too cold to use the outhouse, that's what you used. Kids these days probably don't know anything about an outhouse, but I'm sure there are many of you who remember having to use them when you were kids. Our parents grew up pretty poor, and my grandparents just didn't have, I don't know what you call it, I guess sewage? I don't know. You just had to use the outhouse. Now, when I got older, they ended up getting a double wide, and that wasn't the case anymore. But when I was young, I do remember it. What?
How much do you think this picture is?
That picture is $22.
No, it's only $13.50.
Oh, well. We used to have little baby shoes like these. I liked this little bench. I thought it was so cute. It would be nice like in an entryway or something like that. It was $120, sorry.
How much is Santa?
How much is Santa?
$75.
75. I got 75. What do you got?
I say 55.
55?
60.
60? I say 50.
Chelsea is the closest at 62.
62.
I've mastered the game.
Winner! Mastered the game.
You win, not the same.
Chelsea's ultimate prize guesser.
All joking aside, there are tons of beautiful treasures to be found at Miss Lucille's. Some things are a little pricey, other things are reasonable. You just have to hunt and find the things that speak to you. I found lots of things that I liked, and I did, like I said, pick up one thing for my mom while we were here, and honestly, I saw her pick it up. She was a little bit ahead of me. I saw her pick it up and was looking at it. And then she put it back. So I immediately, when she turned the corner, went and picked it up and looked at it. And this thing is so cute. It's a little teapot, but it's a lamp. So we got to find her a shade to go on top of it. But man, I think this thing is adorable. It's pretty just the way it is, but I believe you could paint it and make it even more beautiful. So we'll see what she decides to do with it.
Guess how much the candlestick is?
All right, y'all. Guess how much the candlestick is?
$28.
$28.
I just like picking up random pieces and seeing how much they are.
This place is huge. You know, it's a fun thing to do with your mom or a friend or your sister, just to go out and spend the day, and you have lunch at the cafe, do a little shopping. You can visit the coffee shop and get you a coffee to drink while you're browsing. I have really been into glassware like this lately. And have you guys seen the people building trees and angels and different stuff out of glass bowls? It is so cute. I think I might want to try that. I'm going to start looking for some pieces. I really like this little butterfly container. I've never seen one like this before, and I really like butterflies.
How much do you think the world's tiniest violin?
Me and
You care about it.
Me and her was playing a guessing game. I said, "How much do you think this is?" She says, "Is it metal?" I said, "Yeah."
Metal?
Or aluminum? She says, $12.
36.
36.
For $36, I should be able to play it.
The world's tiniest violin. You don't care.
Holy. I saw a lot of different little cabinets and shelves that I liked. I've been toying with the idea of putting a big shelf system on my countertop where I have the shelf and the painting hung. I don't know. I just think it might be cute to have some open shelving, but it be like a cabinet. I don't think I'm making much sense, but I would need it to be more narrow. Like, I don't need it to be very deep because I don't want it to take up all of my countertop. So I'm kind of looking for the perfect piece. I would love for it to be some sort of antique wooden cabinet situation. Be something like this, only bigger. I want it to be tall. And this is really small. And I didn't really like the little, it's not even really a scallop. I don't know what that is on top, but I didn't care for that. This booth is always really well done. They always have a lot of cool little pots and wooden items. Usually have a lot of brass items. Very stylish, I would say. I spotted these little pumpkin baskets from across the booth, and I thought they were pretty. I'm also really into these black metal candle holders. I've almost picked some up at Hobby Lobby once. I thought it was really cute how they put the candle in this beautiful glass cup. I really am starting to think about making some candles of my own using thrifted dishware and pots and things like that. I'm really looking into that. I'm going to start watching some videos and then maybe go one day this coming week, and maybe I can make up some for Christmas gifts. That would be fun. If any of you are into candle making, leave me some tips in the comments below. I would love to hear how you do it, or if there's some special technique that I should try, or some specific product that I could use. I know there's different kinds of wicks and things like that, so I would love to hear your expertise. I've been seeing a lot of people this year doing a Ralph Lauren style of Christmas decorating, and I felt like this booth was kind of giving those vibes, like those little velvet bows. I thought they were so cute. And then also they had some really pretty greenery with some vintage looking colors. I just thought it was just beautiful. I like that style, but I'm still into my gingerbread theme, so we're going to stick with that this year again. I really liked the shape of this wooden frame. I thought it was really pretty. It was $14. As I'm editing this video, I picked up this swag, and it reminds me of the one that I made for Chelsea, and now I'm thinking maybe I should get some berries and stick those in there and make it even cuter, because that's a really good idea. I'm really into the berries this year for some reason. I thought these little lanterns here with the greenery in it is pretty. Lots of people have little lanterns and things sitting around that you can just add little sprigs in from the Dollar Tree or Hobby Lobby or wherever. Even some real greenery, you can always use that as well. I thought these big Santa punch bowls were unique. I haven't ever seen any like these. Really cute for a party. I liked this little spice rack. That looks really old. I couldn't check on the price because it was up so high, but I did like this booth. They had a very vintage Christmas feel going on here. I liked these little wooden stars and that Santa picture there in the background. I think that is so pretty. I've came close to buying pictures like that before, but they're always really, really expensive. This little wreath was $32. And then they had some old books and some vintage little pots here. I liked these bells. And these little glass balls, they actually have just took some gold paint and painted on them. I think that's so pretty. Maybe I'll do that too. Maybe I'm gonna get crafty all of a sudden. I don't know. I used to be very crafty, y'all. I used to love making bouquets out of faux flowers and baskets. And I used to be really into scrapbooking when I was in my early 20s. I have a bunch of scrapbooks from my high school years and from when Chelsea was little. I had so much scrapbook stuff, it was running out my ears. But I actually sold it all one time when I finally was finished working on them. But I would do that for hours and I loved it. I know many of you are into crafting as well. I've had quite a few subscribers send me handmade things, and I so appreciate the time and the energy and the love that went into those. I've gotten handmade Christmas ornaments and pot holders and just all kinds of things.
You think the golden Santa Claus
is $70. $69. The golden Santa Claus?
Yeah.
I don't know. How much is it?
23 or 32.95.
$32.95 for the golden, and it's just plastic.
Yeah. I wish Taylor was here. You know, over here.
What? I can make that. Well, what Timmy always said was, they sure think a lot of that. There are a lot of vintage booths at Miss Lucille's, but there are also a lot of boutique booths with pretty clothing and accessories. There are also booths with handmade items, so you can go out and support local vendors, people who make their own products and try to sell them to help support their families. There are food items, there are candles, there's all sorts of things. Beard oil?
Yeah.
How much is that?
How much do you think? How much do you?
$13.95.
No.
No?
25.
25?
21.
21?
Oh, we could go cut them down up the hill.
$22.
Yep.
I can save you a hat full of money on a new Buick today. Guess how much the hat is? $25. Save me some hat full of money on the hat.
She ain't right. All right, my friends, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed the porch decorating and the visit to Miss Lucille's. We always try to entertain ourselves, and boy, did we this time. I hope you guys have a great week ahead. Thank you so much for being here. I will have another video up on Wednesday, which will be part 2 of our Branson travel video, and then I'll be back with you again the following Sunday. Until then, you guys have a great day. Bye-bye.